Welcome to the Barbados Today evening update for Monday, June 22nd. So glad you can join us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Topping the news, an elderly St. Michael man is this country's latest road fatality. 68-year-old Samuel Clarke of Nurseland, Bank Hall, was pronounced dead at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital after he was struck by a motorcycle around 10:15 this morning. Clarke was a pedestrian on Bank Hall Main Road when the accident occurred. The motorcycle was driven by 20-year-old Shewin Williams of Eden Lodge, St. Michael. He complained of injuries to his hand, head and face. Police investigations are continuing. Meantime, 4 people were taken to hospital by ambulance following an accident at Gun Hill, St. George earlier today. The injured, whose names were given as Dwayne Payne, Rohan Waith, Corinne Jordan and Clyde Cobbin, were all passengers in an APV vehicle driven by 41-year-old Ricardo Kelman, who escaped unhurt after the vehicle swerved off the road. All 5 are employees of CLAJ Inc., a telephone and computer repairs and equipment business located at Cottage Plantation, St. George. 19-year-old Jacobi Tudor was remanded to prison after appearing in the District A Magistrates Court on murder charges this morning. Tudor of Bellevue Gap, Station Hill, St. Michael, is accused of taking the life of 21-year-old Dion Andre Howard of Godin Road, Station Hill, St. Michael. Howard was shot in his torso last Wednesday night and died at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital the following day. Tudor will reappear in court on July 20th. In other news, the head of the European Union delegation to Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean is clearing the air over the recent tax havens blacklist. Last Wednesday, Barbados and several other Caribbean islands were named in a top 30 world report as non-cooperative tax jurisdictions. The listing did not go down well with International Business Minister Donville Innes, who described it as utterly unfair. But Ambassador Michael Barford told participants at a forum for senior representatives of employers' organizations in the English and Dutch Caribbean this afternoon that the list was not an EU report, but an assessment done by its member states.
The Commission has merely asked the EU member states to make their own individual assessments. And if more than 10 EU member states regard a country outside the EU as uncooperative, it will appear on the list of 30 uncooperative states. This approach, and that's the important part, is an attempt by the Commission for the member states of the European Union to become transparent about their criteria for uncooperative states in tax areas, to coordinate these criteria between the member states themselves, and to finally encourage member states to regularly update the criteria.
Barbados and the rest of the Caribbean are one step closer in strengthening medical and public health laboratory services. That's according to regional health officials currently in Bridgetown, who say the Caribbean Laboratory Quality Management System's stepwise improvement process is making moves towards accreditation. Speaking during the opening ceremony of the 2-day meeting at the Baobab Towers in Warrens this morning, Project Coordinator with the Caribbean Regional Organization for Standards and Quality, Dr. Claire Durant, revealed that the system will work to improve and harmonize medical laboratory services in the Caribbean.
Improved quality management systems means that patients, doctors and nurses and medical personnel in CARICOM or anywhere in the world can have confidence in test results accuracy and of those obtained from accredited medical laboratories. We know international health regulations require countries to have their capacity for medical surveillance and response enhanced, and by this, we know that we will require enhanced laboratory capacity. So the LQMS Secretariat is located at Prosecute, and it is the focal point for all activities related to the LQMS SIP. And I, as the project coordinator, I work along with all the team at Prosecute in getting this process to go forward. And then we have our partners after neck PEPFAR.
Met officials are predicting more rain for the country over the next 24 hours. That's because the island will be impacted by another tropical wave tomorrow. According to forecaster Earl Hunt, the system, which is moving rapidly, will pass south of Barbados, bringing showers similar to those experienced over the weekend. Sports now, and Jamaica Tallawah's captain Chris Gayle is promising to put on a show for cricket fans tomorrow when his team takes on the Barbados Tridents in their Hero Caribbean Premier League clash at Kensington Oval. Speaking to the media during a pre-match press conference today, Gayle said while he was hoping to deliver shots aplenty at the Mecca, more importantly, he's looking to help lead the Tallawahs to victory in their first game. This is the second time Gayle and the Tallawahs will be playing at Kensington Oval since the CPL bowled off in 2013.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Anytime. This is Raspilly, I'm well versatile. Anytime me drop, you know me drop it in a style. Whether raga soca or whether broke wine, the girls then come to me because they know me have the style. Whoopax, you don't know Raspilly the place.
Yeah, people, long time now you want to be a superstar, and right now you got the chance. Because Barbados today got their superstar crossover competition. All you gotta do is write your lyrics, set up your video, send it into them, and you got a chance to win up to $15,000 in prizes. You know that easy. Whoopa! Yes, I go on Facebook, Barbados Today /Facebook. You go check it out. People got to think they're rolling for you. So do your thing. You don't know. Whoopa! Yes, I.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
To regional happenings now in St. Lucia, 7 people missing at sea since last Monday are now presumed dead, and police are seeking the help of their counterparts in Martinique after 3 bodies were found off the coast of the neighboring French island. Head of the Marine Police Unit, Assistant Superintendent Joanna Prevel, is not disclosing the names of the deceased nor those still missing. However, he said the 7 were on board a fishing vessel named Same Speed when it left the fishing village of Dennery on June 15. And finally, on the international scene, Afghan's Interior Minister is reporting that the 6 gunmen involved in today's Taliban attack on the Kabul parliament have been killed. More in this CNN report.
2 civilians were killed. 1 was a woman, 1 a child. 28 other civilians injured, 9 of them women and children. And you can see, caught on the video there, just how close this suicide bomber in a vehicle full of explosives must have been to rock the building, to cast debris down there on the lawmakers inside the building. The timing, though, the parliament there was voting on a vote of confidence in the new defense minister, and the timing seems to be very much of the Taliban's choosing. On the one hand, the parliamentarians are voting about a new defense minister. The Taliban are saying, well, you can vote for a new defense minister, but we're still right outside here. We're on the streets of the capital. We can come and target you. The reality, however, though, the security around the parliamentarians was strong enough to hold the Taliban back. The 6 attackers went into another building before the security forces killed them.
And that report brings us to the end of our evening updates, but you can join us again tomorrow morning. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, our email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. We're also on Channel 101 online TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. Good evening.